See if anybody joins. Maybe everyone's enjoying their Easter. Happy Easter, everybody. Let's see if anyone joins. I think it's been a week since I went on live. So I think this is appropriate. No Wi-Fi off. It's not. You got 2 people in there. Howdy. Bruh. 2 people just left. Maybe it's going to glitch like the last time. It's going to show 0, and then there's going to be a bunch of people just popping up in the chats. We'll turn the Wi-Fi off. All right. Got the Wi-Fi off, so we're going to see how it works now. You got 1 person in here. Whoever that 1 person is, how you doing? Happy Easter to you. What's up, boss? How you feeling? Ain't got 15 people in here? We'll see how long that lasts, though. Where are you from? I'm from Philly. Let's see, I got the beard. I mean, that's just the given, right? Speak clear. Can you hear me now? Do I sound better? Do I sound better? Let me know. Yeah, I'm from Philly, bro. I live in Pennsylvania. The beard should be a giveaway. Most people from Philly got beards. Just girls belong in Kashmir. Follow me, please. What you talking about? YouTube, Instagram? What you talking about? You putting any type of content or something? Instagram? All right. I'm going to check the IG out. We're going to see what's happening. I'm going to check it out when I'm done. Oh, I love you. Wow, okay. All love. Yeah, that's it. All about showing love. We'll check your page out. But I'm curious if you're doing any... I miss you. You miss me. Oh, you miss me. I don't know you. Bachu Kabos. I don't know what that means either. Are you posting any content on Instagram? What do you post? Do you have anything on there? Yeah. I don't know either. You just sent a question mark. I don't know either. Oh, shit. I don't know. Yeah, I'm curious what the content is on Instagram, though. That's all. How's everybody's Easter, though? Potty? Yeah, my beard ain't that bad. Most people say they want their beard to look like mine, so that's fine. Maybe you might have a, what's it called? The soul patch, the little goatee thing. Because people that don't have beards say beards don't look good. That's the only people that say that. I don't care about what people say about beards and all that stuff. It's cool. Yeah, yeah. That's that Rick Ross look. Have a good day. Happy Easter to you guys. Bad dream? Hey, wake up then. I think you're asleep. You need to be woke. So I guess y'all Easter's not going good. I said something about the goatee. I think everybody's upset now. What's that about? What'd I do to y'all? Chat and say where you from, please. I said Philadelphia. That's it. From Earth Dome, right? Is the quality bad or something? You're not good in face. That's fine. You ain't gotta look at me. But that's the thing. I don't know. I guess you're looking for a reaction. All you're doing is giving me watch time, so I ain't worried about that. Damn, South Africa. South Africa is crazy because I didn't even say anything like that. Who hurt you, batch? I don't know. I don't know, bro. That's how you're living my life, just trying to be better. That's all. You know what I mean? Just really be doing this to check up on the subscribers too. Get some type of motivation. You keep asking me where I'm from. I told you where I'm from. You can understand? Yeah, I don't know. I can't help you with that if you can understand. So hate on Kimbo. Rest in peace to Kimbo. I used to do them street fights quite a lot. But then he got into the UFC. He started losing. It was crazy. I was like, damn. I'm like, you're a hood fighter, but you're not a professional fighter. But it is what it is. I don't know what that means. I ain't asked me, how's y'all Easter though? Is y'all day good? What y'all getting into? What y'all getting into? Back down to one person. Yeah. Yeah, going on live is the last few times it's been a little strange. I'm getting a bunch of hate from people I ain't do nothing to. Yeah, no, I know. I ain't from India. I don't think they from India either. All I did was ask if the person was doing some content. I ain't get no yes or no. But I guess that them not answering the question was my answer. So it's all good. Yeah, it's whatever. I don't know about following people that don't post any content or anything. That doesn't really make sense to me. If you're posting something you try to bring some value to other people, cool, that's fine. That's why I asked, like, what are you posting exactly? You just posting random pictures of cats or something, like, nobody wanna see that. I don't wanna see that. If you're not giving some type of information or something that people can learn from, then there's no use. I don't think people like even people that don't even have like a profile picture, like or even just one post on their Instagram. I was like, oh, that looked kind of strange, you know. And a lot of the time, those are the people that be talking. They be talking crazy too. Even yesterday, someone was talking about the short that I did. Talking about having a winner mindset. And he was asking me if I read it off of a book, and I'm like, nah, you just think it's common sense, right? You want to hold yourself accountable, right? When you're messing up, you need to realize that you're messing up. You know, you got to be able to reflect. You got to stay consistent. I'm like, I ain't saying nothing wrong, but it's like the way the person was talking is like, was I saying something wrong? I thought everybody knew that, but I know that not everyone knows that for real, for real. Especially for someone that tried to come at me like that, it's like, damn, like. And then I checked to see what their page is looking like, and they got no subscribers, they got no followers. So it's like, I'm confused. So it's like you're trying to tell me what I'm saying is wrong, low key, but it's like, well, you're not doing anything different. You're not trying what you're not doing what I'm doing. So you're just reminding me on why I should keep trying and not giving up and not being like a person that has 0 subscribers and then turning towards someone else that's doing something and hating on them. I don't get that. People be so quick to hate. It don't make no sense. Instead of people asking questions on how they did something, you don't want to go talk to someone that's on a higher level than you. You rather just say something negative. Why would you do that? That's a waste of time. It shows insecurity. Why would you willingly want to show someone you're insecure? That don't make no sense. And then you're gonna act like you're not insecure. That's stupid. That's stupid. But I think that's just a part of the ego. Like you see someone that's doing better than you, and it's like it hurts you in your soul. You can't stand that someone's doing better than you. It's like you got to try to knock that person down so that you can feel better. And that's just I will never understand why people think like that. I don't know if they think they get something from that. They really don't. A lot of the times, there's going to be a small amount of people that they might give up, which is unfortunate. But it's like for someone like me, that's not going to stop me from doing what I'm doing. People are going to have something to say regardless of what you do. You can feed a whole village and someone's going to say something about you. You might do something that's not right. But it's like you could do 10 good things and they weren't about the bad that you did. So when you try to move on, people try to hold you back. And that's why some people be saying, yo, don't forget where you came from. No, I'm trying to forget where I came from. My circumstances ain't good. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back at all. So yeah, you have to forget where you came from so that you can start something new. Remember where you came from. That's such a crab in the barrel mentality. I never told someone that, yo, remember where you came from. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Remember where you came from. Of course they're gonna remember where they came from. They know where they are now, so that's why they're working hard to get somewhere else because they know where they are. And they're gonna appreciate where they are now because they remembered where they're from. And then they're gonna remember where they're from and then realize that they need to keep going so they don't go back to where they're from. That's why these artists, they get famous and they move out the hood. They're trying to go back. I don't even know why they even go to visit. They should take their family members out too and never come back. Now, if there's like genuine people that like really want an opportunity and they plan on taking advantage of it in a good way, not over here asking for a million chances, like, yo, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to do a song. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to work with me in general. Don't take advantage of that. And then they took the opportunity and they run with it. Next thing you know, their life is changing too. But it's like some people expect handouts, and it's just insane to me. People expect handouts, and then they take advantage of it. They mess it up, and then they expect you to turn around and just give another chance again. I get it. You're supposed to give people grace and all that. I get it, but it's like eventually, it's like now you're wasting my time. You're wasting my money. You're wasting my money. You're gonna waste my time. Why would you do that? So now I'm gonna recommend you to someone, and then you turn around and do what you're doing. Now they're looking at me crazy, like I don't know if I can trust your word. You don't want to be that person. You recommend somebody, and then they do something crazy. Now it's like, damn, like this is your boy, like this your man's right here. Now it's like, are you sure you're gonna recommend someone good? Yeah, man, you get it's important. You can't be around just anybody for real, for real. Especially when they're moving up and when you're in a process when your life is starting to change, you can't just be hanging with anybody. Some people want to pull you down, but they'll say that they want to go with you. You know, they're trying to move up to the next level with you, but at the same time, they might try and pull you down. They might purposely give you bad advice so that you don't get to the next level. They want you to stay right where they're at. You gotta watch out for that. You gotta watch out for the snakes. Watch out for the snakes. I posted a short today. I said like when you do more, God's gonna give you more. Like whatever you put in, that's what you're gonna get out. If you take things more serious about certain things, then it's like, okay, you're just gonna be rewarded way more than what you got now. You know? You focus more on your diet, yeah, you're gonna cut weight. You focus on moving weight, yeah, you're gonna gain weight. You're gonna gain some muscle. You focus, you post content every single day. You're gonna get followers every single day. Even if it's just one or two, it's gonna go up. So it's like even on people be asking like, yo, how do I get these, subscribers? How do I get the best kind of content and stuff? And then you check on their YouTube or something, they ain't post nothing. They ain't post nothing in like 5 years. They ain't post nothing in 5 years, and you talking about how they do this, how they get more. You're not doing anything already, so you're not even getting anything to even ask on why you should get more. It's not like you were trying for like 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, and you haven't gotten anything. If you've been going for 6 months and you ain't getting nothing for real, then it's like, yeah, maybe you may have to go back to the drawing board. You may have to change certain things. You gotta review your strategy. But it's like, I don't know. I've been working every single day, and it's been working for me. I'm not trying to sell anyone anything. I don't want to sell people anything because a lot of things that we could do, like a lot of things that people are selling, it's like, well, we could do that ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people that can't do it, and they really feel like they can't do it, and they're not going to change at all. It's decided that, like, I'm gonna say the same, and that's just it. You know, it, there's winners and there's losers, right? We all know that. Not everybody's gonna win, and some people are completely fine with that. They're gonna waste their time. They're gonna give their time up for some money, and then that's just it. Now, if you love what you do, and that's a little different. You find joy in it. But for the average person that's like, oh, you working 9 to 5, and it's like, nah, you want more for your life, then you just have to figure something out. You just got to do something different. You ain't got time to sit there and say, I just worked 10 hours. I worked 12. Like, I'm tired. Well, then nothing's gonna change for you. You're still doing the same thing. You're making excuses. You're making excuses. Sometimes you got to work the overtime. Sometimes you got to give up the fun for a little while. Sometimes you just can't go on dates. You can't hang with your friends. You can't hang with your family. Sometimes you might not even see your loved one, your spouse. And that's just the reality of it. I like, especially for like a business person, you can't just sit there and just, you know, do what you feel like doing and sit there and waste your time. You can't, you gotta be real, you gotta be real serious about your time. Like, and not about wasting time. Yes, you can find time to enjoy things and enjoy your time with people, but it's like you got to be serious about your time at the same time because you only got one life. You don't want to waste it, making someone else rich. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. But a lot of people believe that they don't have that they don't have that imagination. Society strips that imagination from you. You feel like you whatever you're doing now is just all you know. You feel like that you're not meant for greater, that you can't change your circumstances. It's just all the same. So it's like sometimes you may, yeah, like I said, you gotta be with the right people too. I knew someone that was telling me like they believed in me. They see the fire in me, and it's like I always knew I wanted to do something more. I didn't see myself working for the rest of my life. I didn't want to do that. I already knew I didn't want to do that, and it's just a good thing that I started with the YouTube thing. Even though I fell off of it, I still knew that's what I wanted to do in a sense. You know what I mean? I liked doing that. I liked giving out information, each one teach one. So it's like, okay, well, you know what? Oh, it's crazy talking about the beard thing, talking about my beard looking shitty. I was over here helping people grow their beards. I was telling them what I did to grow mine so that people could take that information, apply it to their life. And next thing you know, they're growing facial hair now. So in real life, people are telling me like, "Yo, man, your beard look nice." Like, So like none of the internet stuff bothers me because I know real life, like there's still reality at the end of the day. Like people think this internet thing is real. It's not real. It's just a tool. That's why it's called a platform. It's a platform. It ain't your life. It's a platform. You still exist in real life. People may love you on the internet, but they don't like you in real life. That's why I be telling people like, "Yo, you still exist in real life. Don't let the internet fool you. Make you think everything's easy. There's no consequences for what you say and what you do. Nah, there's consequences. You still gotta work hard in real life. You still gotta put in man work. But and then people think their opinions matter. Like it don't really matter. You're just showing your insecurity when you talk like that. You know? It's just crazy. People think their opinions matter. They can't get tracked down, so it's like they could make some burner account and just say what they feel like they need to say and then move on with their day. So it's like you gotta ignore all that. You just gotta roll with it. So I just be rolling with it. I'm like, you know what? You're giving me the watch time anyway, so it's a win for me, really. You know what I mean? But when you don't react to those things, the people end up leaving anyway. Whoever came in my chat talking that nonsense is like, well, they just ended up leaving. They weren't getting no reaction out of me. So it's like, all right, they telling me bye. I just wait back. Have a good day, man. Or miss whoever it is. Go have a good time. You know? Ask them how the day was going. They don't want to answer. They looking for a follow. So it's like you weren't even being a genuine person. You just came in looking for stuff. And as soon as I didn't give you that satisfaction, you started talking crazy. And then you didn't get a reaction. You were like, yeah, I'm leaving. All right. You didn't want to chat with the person that was asking you questions. You just came in just talking nonsense. That's fine. It is what it is. I expect that. That just lets me know when I'm doing this right. I'm in the right direction. And that's what's going to happen when you're in the right direction, too. People will go out of their way to talk bad about you. They'll try and purposely start with you to get a reaction, and then you lose your cool, and they think they got power over you. You can't let people have power over you. Like, you can control your life in a sense. And I get it, you have laws, you know what I mean? But it's like you can control your reality. Like, if you don't have to work a job and you could do something else that you want to do for work, you could do that. If you want to have a big house, a medium, a small house, a simple house, then you can have that. You want 2 or 5 cars, you can do that. You want 1 kid, you want 5 kids, you could control all of that. You really can. And people feel like they can't control their lives. They're lost. So when people do that, they feel like they got to go try and put other people down or just mess with people, try and get a reaction, and then they go back to not doing anything. That's so strange to me. Someone that's not doing anything is going to go and talk to you, try and put you down, and then go back to not doing anything. That's so weird to me. I never even thought of doing something like that. I just started paying attention to what the person's doing. What kind of habits do they have? There's nothing wrong with doing something that someone else is doing. You just take certain things and you just amalgamate it into something that works for you. And you apply it for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. In a sense, everybody's doing the same thing. But you just have to make it a little different. That's all. Yeah, people are going to tell you, yeah, you're copying. Well, here you are watching. It was enough to get your attention. So whatever I'm doing is working. That's what the internet is. It's all just getting people's attention. You get their attention. You bring them value. They'll tune in. They'll show love. They'll even happily pay you. You just got to get people's attention. Through my shorts and my live streams and my long content videos, I was able to get enough attention. I went from 78 subscribers to 291. Well, less than 90 days. It's pretty crazy. I'm almost at 300 in almost 90 days. Some people think that's low. Some people think that's slow. But that's just what it is. I just know what I'm doing is working for me and the numbers is going up. I ain't mad at that. That's what I want anyway. I know getting the 1,000 subscribers and then getting the watch time, that's 2 different things. That's 2 different missions. And I realized that real soon. I was like, okay, the watch time is going up and then it'll go down and stuff like that. I just know that the subscribers going to be easier, so cool. Knock out the 1,000 people. That's cool. Because 1,000 people is a lot. I don't think people even know 1,000 people in real life. I know I don't. I don't think I even know 291 people in real life. So it just goes to show you when you bring that value, when you resonate with people and they see that you're honest, like you're not trying to be fancy and just read off some fancy script. Yeah, the people they're gonna rock with you forever. They're gonna rock with you. You just gotta be relatable. I can't be relatable being famous. You know? It's better to start when you really ain't got anything and then you build yourself up. The people are gonna see that. People are gonna join your journey as you're on it. And then when you get to the top, now people are going to see the results. They're going to make it seem like it happened overnight instead of just asking how you did it. They just going to assume that you did some favors or something. They're going to try to ignore your hard work. People are always going to try to ignore your hard work. Trying to take that positive energy and try and make it negative. It's upsetting when you think about it. But people gonna rock with you on your journey. They're gonna see where you came from. They're gonna see that you're honest and relatable. People like, I've seen people send super chats and all that stuff. Like, you can bring so much value to people that they'll happily pay you. They're like, yo, you're doing something really good for me. Like, you're really helping me out. Here's a little something. I'm gonna show my gratitude by paying you. It's crazy. Well, yeah, I think that's the yap session for today. A little 30 minutes. Just want to get up on here, chat a little bit. You know, whoever's hating on me, y'all gave me my watch time too. So I win in the end. So that's just what it is. So everyone have a good day. Happy Easter to everyone. I pray that y'all stay protected. I pray that y'all have a great day. And I hope you have plenty of blessings. Have a good day.